Backlash, backlash, backlash. Yo, Daily Dogs, it's me, AJ Beast. Welcome back or welcome to another video. And welcome to my predictions of 2026 Backlash. Today, I'm going to cut it real short for a lot of these. I think I'm going to ramble probably. I'm going to say that it's going to be short and it's not. But we'll see. My goal is 15 minutes and we'll see what happens. But anyways, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, I really consider that you subscribe because I love wrestling and I love talking about wrestling with you guys. So I would love for you to join the family. So yes, leave a like and subscribe if you are new. Put notifications on. I think I forget to say that. Put on notifications so you know that my videos are coming out. I will be posting every Wednesday. And with pay-per-views, I usually want to post them on Thursdays. So that's usually where you can expect me. I'll also be making shorts on Saturday or Monday night or Friday or Monday night. If I can't watch the show live, I'll probably end up posting on Saturday morning. But yeah. Anyways, sorry, enough rambling. Let's get straight on into it, and I think I want to start with Miz and Kit Wilson versus Danhausen and his mystery partner. Now, I got a lot of people saying that, oh, John Cena's going to host Backlash, so maybe he'll be his partner. Listen, that's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. I don't see that happening at all. What I do see happening is Danhausen wanting John Cena to be his partner, and John's like, whoa, I'm wearing the suit right now. I can't be doing that. But what I can do is get you a partner, and that is, I still have no idea. If I'm going to be honest, I don't know who should be Danhausen's partner. I don't know who they're going to choose as his partner. Since the brand split is kind of dead, I wouldn't be surprised if Joe Hendry ends up. Sorry, Joe Hendry. I'm so sorry. I keep wanting to say Henry. Oh my gosh. I keep wanting to say Henry, but I just. Neither here nor there. Anyways, I think if there's anyone who should be Danhausen's partner, it should be Joe Hendry. I think it would be really funny if he was his partner because that would be cool. It would make sense. I mean, comedy-wise, both are pretty much comedy wrestlers. Hendry more or less comedy. He has funny segments, but he does ultimately get treated seriously. He was the NXT champion. So, I don't think you give comedy characters world titles. And I do consider the NXT championship a world title. WWE might, but I do. So, suck it. But yeah, ultimately, if it's whoever ends up teaming with Danhausen, probably is going to end up winning that match. So if I were to lock in my prediction, I'd say Danhausen and whoever / I think Joe Hendry is going to win this match. I told you it was going to be quick. Now, let's go straight into Asuka versus Io Sky. Now, I have gone on record to say that I am not really as excited for this match as I used to be. That's mainly considering the fact that they got rid of a key story point of this match like 2 weeks before the pay-per-view. So ultimately, it's just kind of like, it feels like something's missing, And their segment on Raw, trying to kind of focus back on Io and Asuka, but I still can't. I can't continue listening to the story and not feel like something's missing at the end of the day because something is, and it's Kairi Sane. But ultimately, I'm excited for this match. I think this might be the feud closer. I don't really see them doing anything after this. I would love to see Io go into the actual Intercontinental scene. She could also go for the world title. I feel like once everything's said and done with Stephanie Valkyrie, maybe we see Io Sky as Liv's next opponent, and then after that, Roxanne or Raquel, whoever the heck ends up betraying her, ends up going after the world title. But with that being said, I'm locking it in that Io Sky will win this match and beat Asuka. Now, on to our first title defense of the show, and that is the United States title between Trick Willie and Sami Zayn, the gingerbread man. He's not the gingerbread man. He killed the gingerbread man, and I'm still upset about that. Don't ever think that I am happy that Sami Zayn took one of the most precious souls of this universe. You ass. Anyways, let's talk about the match. I will be very excited for this match. I'm a little worried that this is a rematch because I almost feel like Sammy might win. I don't want to see that. A lot of people speculate that this might be where he has his heel turn, which I do believe is going to happen, but I think it's after losing the match again to Trick Williams. I fully am locking in that answer because I do believe that Trick Williams is going to be the next big thing on SmackDown. And, you know, I want him to have a long U.S. title reign. So I honestly feel like he might end up beating Sami Zayn again after this. Either that or Sammy cheats and beats him sometime, and then it culminates in another match later down the line. But either way, like I said, we locking in our answer. It's going to be the lemon pepper step of MFer, Trick Williams. All right, and next up we have Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker. I'm very excited for this match. A match that should have happened at WrestleMania, but due to injury situations and booking situations, didn't end up happening. We ended up getting Gunther versus Seth, and, Braun Breaker ended up appearing during the match. So, I mean, I completely understand. Like I said, literally everyone, had different, not rehab, but recovery dates probably, with Seth Rollins getting injured like around November, I think it was November or October, one of those months, and Braun Breaker getting injured around, I don't even remember, but it was a little while after Saturday night's main event, I believe. No, it was a little while after day one. Was it day one or was it the first Raw on? It was probably the first Raw of the new year. But anyways, sorry. I do believe that Seth Rollins. No, I'm trying to think about this match. See, it's really hard for me because this could be the only match or it could be one of many. And I think it's going to be one of many. Because I think there might be shenanigans. But also, I could totally just see this being a one-on-one bout where Braun Breaker wins. And honestly, I wouldn't mind that. So if I were to predict anyone from winning this match, I would say that, locking it in the answer right now, that Braun Breaker will win. I keep wanting to say Brock. It's not Brock. It's Braun Breaker. I want him. I don't want. I'm expecting him to win. Yes, I'm locking that answer. And we're locking in the final one in a match that I know might be the most predictable one. But of course, I'm talking about Roman Reigns versus Jacob Fatu for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Now, let me talk about this storyline. I love this storyline completely. And I'm not mad that it's Roman's first opponent. I'm not mad that Jacob is his first opponent because at the end of the day, they're going to have a great match. And Jacob Fatu is not going to... Like I had a whole rant on yesterday's video. Go watch it if you haven't seen it. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's pretty fun video. But anyways, Jacob Fatu really doesn't need to win this match. He's going up against the John Cena, essentially. And I know I call Cody Rhodes the John Cena, but Roman's also kind of the John Cena of WWE. If he loses to him, then who cares? He could beat so many other people. Drew didn't beat Roman, and he beat Drew. So ultimately, if you think about it, losing to Roman Reigns wouldn't be out the realm of possibility because not even the guy that he beat at WrestleMania beat Roman. So, but anyways, this storyline is very fun. I am very excited to see the outcome of this match. Yeah, mainly the outcome. What I've been thinking about and predicting in my head throughout like the build up to this match is that they might end up having the Usos try to interfere and Roman kind of be like, no, stop. I don't need you here. Like, start seeing like crumbs of Roman Reigns trying to be independent, but still the tribal chief at the same time. So ultimately, I think a distraction's going to happen like that where the Usos try to interfere and Roman's like, get out. Jacob's going to get the advantage, and then last second, Roman Reigns is going to get the advantage over him and end the match like that. That's my exact prediction as to what's going to happen. And I don't know what's going to happen after the match. Is Jacob going to acknowledge him? Is he going to start a longer feud with Roman Reigns? Or are we going to see the Fatu join up in WWE and face the Usos? I think it's Zilla. Hold on, let me double check. Yes, Zilla Fatu. I just wanted to double check. Yes, they were a tag team. I remember one person saying that they were a tag team at some point, so there could be a chance. And every Backlash for the past few years, we've seen a debuting Bloodline member. A Bloodline member meaning like a member of the family. So I don't think it's out the realm of possibilities, although I don't really know Zilla's booking dates, but there might be a good chance just because of all the things in history has shown us is that Backlash is where the Bloodline members debut, and what a debut it would be. I mean, like I said, you could have him show up with Jacob and have them end up having a feud after with the Usos, because it definitely feels like you're starting something with Jay specifically, and Jimmy will be along for the ride if they need to do something about it. So imagine Zilla's first time on TV being tagging with a guy that he's already tagged with for a while on the indies, going up against the Usos. Like, that is the best way to debut a tag team. Is in a rivalry with one of the best tag teams of all time. There, I said it. I don't care what you said. They're one of the best tag teams of all time. If you want my top 10, I would love to give that to you guys, but you gotta tell me that you want it, okay? Because I won't deliver unless you ask for it. But anyways, yes, I'm locking in the answer that Roman Reigns is going to win this match, and that maybe Zilla Fatu shows up and has a tag team later along the lines with Jacob Fatu. But with that being said, those are all of the matches for Backlash so far. We have one more SmackDown before the pay-per-view, and I swear if they announce anything, I'm just going to make a short of it, not a big deal. But gets annoying sometimes. Anyways, with that being said, I hope you loved, you don't need to love the video, but I hope you liked the video. And I hope you like and subscribe if you made it this far in the video. I don't know why you wouldn't, because I want you to join the family. Because I think we could build something big here. I think we could show love in a healthy way for the wrestling community. So if you want to join that, if you want to be a part of the power of positivity, shout out New Day, then leave a like on this video, subscribe if you are new, and watch my weekly Wednesday videos because I love doing that and I am going to continue doing that. But I'd love your support. With that being said, though, this video has already been long enough, but we made it close to it. Yo, Diggity Dogs, AJ Beast is out.